Hello. It's Intensely Personal Question Day in Samaland. Um, put my glasses on. I have been getting the strangest, uh, the strangest quantity of personal questions and suggestions and suggestion requests and all kinds of weird stuff all day long. They've just been filtering in, so it's nice to see so many people thinking so hard on a Sunday, and thanks so much for thinking of me. I find it overwhelming. But I'll help in any way I can. Let's see. Well, the question at hand, legalize gay, repeal Prop 8. The question at hand is from Kristi, who is someone I don't know very well, but her husband was a huge part of my growing up. Uh, anyway, pardon the mess. I've been sort of ill. Kristi asks, I'm doing a paper for college and I would like to use your information as a reference. I hope you wouldn't mind. What was your reason for going to college? Well, actually, I went to college for funsies. I already had a career in IT and I was fairly successful for my age. I think I was 18 or 19 when I enrolled. And I thought that I was too stupid to do the things that my friends were doing. And my friends were doing incredible things and writing these outstanding pieces and coming up with ideas about the world and things that I just hadn't learned to connect with as a kid, um, that they were now making into concrete information and learning and just amazing research. And I wanted to be a part of that, but I wasn't sure. In fact, no, I was pretty sure that I was not bound for this. And then what happened was I finally just enrolled in community college because I was also sure that because I was a very, very poor high school student, I was a D student, that I wouldn't make it in. And so my brother finally said to enroll into community college. And I said that I have, what if they don't take me? And he said, it's community college. Even if you have a pulse, you can get in. And lo and behold, nobody actually ever took my pulse, but they took my credit card number as evidence that I had a pulse. So that was all it took, really. And I spent, well, first of all, I still don't have a degree. It's been 10 years, um, for all kinds of different reasons. But the first 4 or 5 years, the only reason was because it was so gosh darn tough. Um, I had to take 5 remedial math courses, and my aptitude for English got way, way ahead of me academically, and I ended up realizing that I had a very serious problem with uh, organization, and I couldn't write a paper because I had so many ideas that I just could not find one directed theme and go with it, and that was my personal experience. But once I identified the problem, I was able to get a lot of help with it. Um, it's only now in my last semester that I've finally been able to actualize all of the hard work that I've done. And I've actually been emailing my professors now and then when I write something great and I think about a tactic that they've shown me, or I write to a friend, whatever. And I say to them, I get it, I'm okay now. Because it was that bad for that long. um, I've kind of got the jitters. Like I said, I've been sick and I'm just awfully weak. So sorry for the, again, the disorganization and the jittering. Um, but yeah, that was my experience. And now that I'm older and I'm nearly through with my degree program, it's still just for funsies because I still have the same job and career that I did when I started, and I'm thrilled with the work that I do. But I've found that my life in the community has really been amplified by my ability to participate, which came through my education. Because it turned out that uh, the problem was not that I was too stupid, it was that I was uneducated. Um, and fear had gotten in the way of my participation in full community life. All of the things, like the environment that I grew up in, and all the things that were obstacles for my education as a K through 12 student, were awfully residual for a long time. Those didn't go away just because I was grown up now and I was in big boy school. But my ability to deal with them is really what showed me my aptitude. And it wasn't the academics themselves. Um, it was the work I did to pass them, to finish them, and to grow as a student. I really focused on that and less on the material itself, because what I found was that I was actually highly intelligent, and those assessments that I had to do and all the tests to pass and papers to write, those were just the way of pointing it out. The real proof that there was any reason for me to go is that, well, like I said in the beginning of this video, every day people come to me with questions variable uh, in their seriousness. I get a lot of, hey, I just got a new diagnosis and I don't know what to do with my whole life. What do I do? And then I just get stuff like this, like, hey, why'd you go to school? And I am inspired by that because I'm getting people coming to me saying, hey, I have an ambition. What do I do with it? And I think that's outstanding. I'm just so excited to hear that at any level, whatever your obstacles and your challenges. Um, Academia is a place that will challenge you and that's going to help you grow. Um, that said, it's also going to shake you up a lot and you're going to feel stupid and crazy, but then you're going to find a certain textbook or a certain professor that's going to make you very, very excited about who you are, and going to make you very curious, and you're going to find that you have questions that maybe you should have answers to long ago and you just didn't. So there's a particular value to community college that I like, and that's that it's sort of, it really does mitigate the American dream. And written on the Statue of Liberty is a poem, "The New Colossus" by Emma Lazarus. And in the New Colossus, part of it is, "Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free, the wretched refuse of your teeming shore. Send these, the homeless, tempest tossed to me. I lift my lamp beside the golden door." And I would consider community college one of those golden doors of America that we were really lucky to have, and I certainly benefited from. Um, you don't get at a university what you get at a community college. You get professors that are glad you're there. They understand your challenges and your fears. The reason they're there is because they believe in the educational process. It's different from believing in the particular material in which you're engaged, like in the university where the environment is often publish or perish. So, why I went to college was just for funsies. People were getting papers, and I thought I may as well go for it because I didn't really have anything else to do. And I read and wrote anyway as a hobby, so I may as well go for a degree in English. That's all it was. And what happened was I learned that life was worth defending and understanding and germinating. And what happened was I found a huge aptitude that I had for biology that I didn't know about. And then I started learning those methods for how to make life grow and continue and be successful. And it's got nothing to do with who I am as a person. It's just because that's what being an academic brought to mind. Be well.